Welcome BC Fit family. Here we go. We got Fit by Fork tonight. I got a special guest with us, Evonne, and we're going to do what I'm calling the quadruple B burger. Tune in. We'll talk about that in just a second. All right, guys, like we promised, coming out of the break there, we got the quadruple B burger. What is that? Well, that's a black bean barbecue burger. I guess all the food groups are represented on the 4 Bs or something. Anyway, I got Evonne here. She's one of the newest members of the BC Fit family. She's just come on. She's doing an absolutely fantastic job. 2 weeks in. Tell them how much weight you lost.
I've lost 8 pounds so far.
8 pounds in 2 weeks, man.
That's crazy.
So it's crazy. So what you wanted to do? Hey, sorry about the voice, by the way. The kitchen gods know that I was going to be on TV today, so they're giving me some laryngitis. It's got to be karma. I'm not really sure. We'll deal with it though. So anyway, one of the things I know she came on and she talked about is that the relationship with food. She'd been working out at home. She'd been doing the best that she could, but she was really kind of having this crazy relationship with food. There were some things that she didn't want to give up, and we had a conversation about it. And what was those things you didn't want to give up?
I really am always craving a burger, like all the time.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest thing.
That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
And so, as you guys know, when I try to create these meal plans, I'm not trying to create anything that's restrictive. So I'm not trying to be restrictive. What I want to do is I want to be limiting, but I also want to find ways that we can make healthy alternatives so that she can still get that burger in. And that's what we want to do here. That's where we're going to create this this black bean barbecue burger. So basically, I gave her a choice. I said, hey, what do we want to do? Do we want to have this big old pile of bread, or would maybe we want to do a sweet potato fry? And the answer was what?
Sweet potato fry.
Hands down, sweet potato fry. She looked at me like I was nuts, like that was even a question at all. So we're going to do some sweet potato fries. So here's kind of what I want to talk about. How we're going to do this is we're not going to use a deep fryer. We're not going to use an oven. We're not going to use anything like that. We're going to use an air fryer. So I got one off on the side here. If you haven't used one of these before, these are absolutely fantastic. You're going to get that same crispiness that you're going to find, but you're not going to have to use any oil. All I did with this is I got them a little bit wet. I put a little bit of salt on top of them just for taste, and I got them cooking in the air fryer right now. So we're going to get to work on that. We're going to get all this stuff assembled. We're going to get all the mixture together for the patties. We'll get the patties on my old trusty griddle right here. Everyone that's been watching the BC Fit knows that I swear by this thing. I got a nice kitchen behind me. I'd rather just use this tabletop griddle, to be honest with you. So anyway, we're going to get to work on that right now. So the number one ingredient in a black bean burger is going to be black beans. So here's what I got. I got 2 options for black beans. I got it set up here. We have the canned black beans or just the regular bag of black beans that you boil. Now, while these might look exactly the same, there is a distinct difference between the 2 of these. My newfound cook partner over here, what's the difference?
I'd say the sodium.
The sodium?
Mm-hmm.
She's absolutely right on that. The sodium. So on this can, this is 14 ounces. This is 14 ounces. This is 370 milligrams of sodium. Now that's not in the can, that's per serving. There's 3.5 servings in this can. So you're looking at about 1,200 milligrams of sodium, which is going to be about half of your daily sodium intake in this can right here. Or we can go with this one. Here's a pop quiz. How much sodium is in this one?
0.
Do you know how I know that?
How do you know that?
Because I didn't put any in there.
There we go.
So when you keep your food fresh, when you use the freshest ingredients, you're in control of all the stuff that goes in there. I'm in control of how much sodium went in there because I wanted sodium on your sweet potato fries. So here's where your sodium's at. It's not in here. So anyway, that's where we're gonna start with that. We're gonna start with the fine ingredients. We'll keep these in the can for nuclear fallout.
Yeah, forever.
As I was engineering this meal plan, I made a fatal error, unfortunately, when I was creating this. I had forgotten that Miss Evonne does not like avocado. So what I want to do is I want to back off a little bit of the fats in order to be able to get the avocado in there, because who does not like a little bit of avocado on their burger?
Me.
She does. Like the only one in the world, maybe. I'm not really sure.
But I'm okay with that.
But she's okay with that. So anyway, I'm gonna pull one over on her because I'm gonna use avocado oil instead. But what it's gonna give us the ability to do is gonna give us the ability to saute these into a little bit of oil and still get a little bit of fat. So we're gonna use 1/2 tablespoon of olive oil. Now we use olive oil as the best source of oil because it's got the best source of fats in it. It's got healthy fats in it, and we use it over olive oil because olive oil is going to be more of a dressing. The smoke point is a lot higher on the avocado oil, meaning it can run to a temperature that's very similar of corn oil, of I think 435 degrees or something. So that's why we use that, because it can go higher without breaking down. When it starts breaking down, then you start running into situations where the chemical composition changes. When the chemical composition changes, then it's just not any good. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with getting these sauteed. It's gonna be about 5-6 minutes. And what we're gonna put in is we're gonna put in 1/2 cup of red peppers. Throw those on there. Okay, we're gonna do 1/2 cup of diced yellow onion. And we're gonna do 1.5 cloves of garlic. I'm gonna shuttle over to the cook cam here. Got a beautiful shot of the cook cam. Little max headroom going on there. Not really sure what the stutter step is, but Yvonne moves that fast. Oh yeah, look at that. She can move. So yeah, we're just gonna let that go for about 5-6 minutes. Gonna let it saute nice and good into there. Get it softened up, and then be ready to put that in the mixture. If we're hard to hear, we got a little bit of background noises going on. Obviously, we got the griddle going with these on there. We got the air fryers going, finishing up on the sweet potato fries. So what we do is we do 350 on the sweet potato fries for 15 minutes, and that's gonna give you the best texture. So while that's finishing up, add a little bit, and then what I'm gonna do. The second part of the black beans themselves, what we want to do is we want to dry them out a little bit. So I've already put them in the oven. What I did is I put them on the oven for 350 for 15 minutes to try to get those to dry out just a little bit, to make that mixture just a little tighter when we put it into the food processor. So I'm going to grab those real quick. All right, here we go there. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to get this patted a bit dry. So now what we'll do is we'll get this mixture transferred over into the pot here. Okay, so now we've got the vegetables sauteed in here. Now we're going to put the rest of our ingredients in here, the dry ingredients, the wet ingredients. So initially when I saw this recipe, it called for breadcrumbs, and so breadcrumbs are somewhat processed. You know, we don't know what kind of bread it was. We don't know any of that kind of stuff. But what I like to do when I come across situations like that, when I can use breadcrumbs or I can make other choices, I like to use oat flour. Now, we already discussed this a little bit. I asked her, hey, how do you get oat flour? She's like, I don't know. We get it from oats. We grind our own oats up in a food processor. We can come up with oat flour. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a 1/4 cup of oat flour to the mixture there. We're going to use 1 egg. I got the mixture of the spices that I put in here. I got 3/4 teaspoons of cumin. I have a 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder. I have 1/4 teaspoon of garlic and a 1/4 teaspoon of smoked paprika for this. Now, I'm not a big Worcestershire sauce person, especially in vegan recipes. A true vegan doesn't use Worcestershire sauce, but liquid smoke is okay. So we're going to use liquid smoke in there. And also on the egg too, where we added the egg, what you would add is you would add 1/3 of a cup of sweet potato in place of the egg to replace that into a vegan meal. And then the last one, I got some barbecue sauce on here. Now everybody might say, hey, what about the barbecue sauce? This was some cool stuff I found at Walmart. It's like, the thing was like 10 calories. Okay. Sweet potato fries are done. Jeez.
It is important.
Gotcha. So anyway, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of barbecue sauce in here. That's gonna make it work. Fantastic. Now we got all this mixture in here. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna work in the beans. So again, I put the beans in the oven to dry them out a little bit because we want to get that to be more dense so the burgers will stay together. So go ahead and just shovel that stuff right in there. I'm going to throw this in the food processor real quick. We'll get this thing all assembled and densed, and then we'll be ready to make the black bean patties. While I got the food processor mixing the rest of the patty together, what we're going to do is we're going to get started on the griddle. So we'll get that heated up to 350. Now the great thing about not using the avocado is that we got to use a half a tablespoon of avocado oil to saute the vegetables. So now we get to use the other half a tablespoon in order to cook the burgers. So on goes the half tablespoon. All right, so take a look at that. We got the mixture there. God, smell that. Let's just smell it. We don't.
I can eat it the way it is.
Yeah. Well, you can. I can't eat it, unfortunately. But yeah, no, we're just gonna eat this with a spoon right now. Forget everything else. So this is gonna make 3 servings. Okay. So the servings are gonna be about a 1/3 cup serving each. Just scoop it out, and we'll just throw it. We'll just throw it on the deck there. Let that cook for about 5 to 6 minutes. And if you guys are watching these shows, that is well beyond my attention span. So, but we'll do our best. Oh man, that smell is absolutely fantastic. Jeez Louise. Wow. All right, let's check on Cook Cam. Let's see how these things are looking on Cook Cam. Okay, that's not Cook Cam, but this one is. All right, that's how it's looking on Cook Cam right there, looking good. And Yvonne's still moving at a very high rate of speed.
Very much so.
It's on the soft side, so what we're going to do is we're trying to just get a little bit more on it because we want to get a little bit of that crisp. I know she was really saying that she likes her burgers with just a little bit of crisp on the outside, and that's what we're going to work on here. All right, so I got them flipped over. They're looking really, really good. We're going to give it just a little bit more time on this side, and then we're going to be ready to go. And we know these are done because this thing just beeped at me a second ago to tell me. I know there's a cat in the yard because Joe just barked a second ago to tell me there was a cat in the yard. So, so we've been alerted to that as well. Okay, while those are finished up cooking, I want to talk about the barbecue sauce that we used. You know, I was telling you about this. This is sugar-free barbecue sauce. I picked this up at Walmart of all places. But stuff is super good. It's 2 tablespoons, which is actually quite a bit. It's only 10 calories, so I was really surprised by that. And it's super, super flavorful. So only 2 carbs per serving, gluten-free. And so something that has a good amount of taste that you don't have to feel guilty about. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. So we only used 1 tablespoon in the mixture, so that leaves another tablespoon for it, and we're only talking about 10 calories.
Heck yeah.
You can work 10 more calories into that?
I think so.
Okay. So what I want to do is I want to talk about the overall macro level on this thing because it's absolutely fantastic. As you can see, 1, 2, 3. It's 3 servings. Each serving on the black bean burger is just a little over 300 calories each. So we're talking about 35 grams of carbs, 12 grams of protein, 14 grams of fat because that's what we use for the olive oil. We decided to go with the sweet potato fries, so we're looking at 3 ounces of sweet potato fries, 73 calories on the sweet potato fries, 17 grams of carbs, like a gram of protein or something, we're not going to count it, 0 grams of fat. So total meal on this thing is 376 calories. So you're getting a burger, you're getting sweet potato fries, you're only at 376 calories, 52 grams of carbs, and we're talking about dense carbs, we're talking about good quality carbs, 12 grams of protein, 14 grams of fat. That's going to fit in your macro diet, especially those of you that are running the smarter way to do it, which is the carbohydrate diet. The one they're actually going to lose real weight on, that one, yeah. So the carbohydrate diet. So anyway, this is a fantastic meal. She's got 1 for today. She's got 1 for tomorrow, and maybe 1 for the ride home. I'm not sure, but anytime you can make a meal where you have 3 of them, especially somebody who is single or somebody who is living, with just another significant other, you don't have to make this big massive meal. You have these really small meals that you can create. So Evonne, we're 2 weeks into the fitness journey. You're doing an absolutely remarkable job. You're killing it in this studio. You lost 8 pounds already. What's kind of been the hardest thing so far, did you say, over the last couple weeks?
I think just like it feels like a lack of support, I guess. I don't know. I have really social friends that are always asking me to go out, get food out, go get drinks, that kind of a thing. So it's been kind of hard, kind of going on this on my own and sticking to it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and that's great, because I hear that a lot. One of the things that it's always the best is if you just involve those friends with what you're doing.
Yeah.
You just let them know, hey, I'm working on this project. I'm working on this project for me. I would appreciate that help. I don't judge you and what you want to do, but I would appreciate that help if you help me, and really try to garner the support, because a lot of times people are going to be more willing to support you if they know you're on that journey.
Totally.
And they also know they're not on that journey to be better than them or anything like that, or make them feel like they're obligated. Hey, go enjoy your food, go enjoy your drinks. I'll go with you, but I'm going to enjoy it on a different level.
That's right.
Yeah. So, and you'll do great. You'll do absolutely phenomenal job. Like I say, you put together a great couple weeks already, and you're just going to continue to be successful and positive. So it looks like these guys are done. So I'm going to get these plated. We're going to get these ready to go. So we got this thing plated. Look at this thing. This thing is a burger all the way. Again, instead of doing it on a bun, we're just going to do it on super greens. This is a combination of kale and spinach. It's going to be the best. And then what we're going to do is we're also going to add the 3 ounces, and I've already got it set up. I've already got it set up with the 3 ounces of sweet potato fries that we're going to get set up on there. And we're going to do that extra tablespoon of barbecue sauce that we've already factored into the macros. And if you're gonna add it, what do I always say? If you're gonna add it, you may as well eat it.
Oh my God.
That turned out okay?
It was really good.
Is that satisfying that burger urge that you got?
It is.
Fantastic, good. Glad to hear. Again, so we're looking at 303 calories for the burger. We're looking at 73 calories on the sweet potato fries. It's like she's gone out to Red Robin, only it's not going to cost her $50, and it's not going to cost her 1,500 calories as well.
Right.
So, guys, thank you for tuning in. We love these videos. We love to produce these videos for you. Yvonne had a great time. I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Or she was traumatized with it too.
Maybe a little bit.
Only time will tell. I'll get the bill from the therapist. So anyway, if you guys love these videos, please click the like button, click the subscribe button. Every time one of these videos comes out, it's going to ding. It's going to let you know that it's ready to go. The more people that subscribe, the more people that like, the more people get to see these, and then we get excited to produce these as well. So the other thing I want to know is if there's anything you guys want to see cooked, the more people that subscribe, the more people that like, the more people get to see these, and then we get excited to produce these as well. So the other thing I want to know is if there's anything you guys want to see cooked, drop in the comments. I'm always looking for ideas. We had Amy T from Idaho. She wanted lasagna. We got Yvonne. She wanted to see what a burger looked like that was going to be good. We had Aisha. She came by and showed us some spicy tacos. We had Aubrey come by and put together this crazy pancake dessert. So those all come off ideas. So just shoot us an idea and we can get that set up for you guys. All right. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys later. Hey, keep watching for this woman's progress pics, because her week 4 transformation is going to be phenomenal. I can tell. Okay. What we're going to do here is when she. Okay, we'll get this. We'll get to this.
Look at it.
So. Okay. Cool. I was gonna ask you if you want to be in the video. You know what we'll do? It's okay. It wouldn't be a video if I wasn't. If it wasn't tick 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 tick. Yeah, absolutely. It wouldn't be a video. Seriously, go if you listen to any of my videos, you'd be like, "Is it raining there all the time?" No, it's Joe walking around.
That's funny.
Do you need glasses?
No.
Okay. Which one of these says main cam? This one right here?
Main scene.
Main scene? Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Thank you. All right, let's give this a shot.
Okay.
Okay, we'll take two.